journey back to school with Western Union. School fees, books, room and board, whatever the reason. Knowledge, independence, opportunity. Western Union, moving money for better.
Ladies Room comes to you compliments of Renwick and Thompson Limited, agents for Western Union, and Beacon Insurance.
All right. Hi, everybody. Once again, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. We're inside the ladies' room right here at Power 95. We're live on Facebook as well, so feel free to check out our Facebook page. We're live on Facebook as well. All right. Woo. Kareem is sorting out himself. We have some issues inside the ladies' room today. Nothing that should really concern us here, but they said and they asked for our assistance. So, but I guess that lean the thing, pull your microphone. Let me make sure you're all right. You're all right. You're all right. Let's see. I get this thing sorted out. Hey, what's up? You good?
We good.
Yeah, I ain't hearing you yet.
Hey. All right, today.
Yeah.
Morning, everybody.
All right. The long list. Everybody starts to come in as usual. Sweetie Williams, Jocelyn, Sugar Babe, Leno, Ramos, and Linda. Christelle is inside. Everybody, good morning. Share the live. Don't forget, once you come in, you had to hit that share button because today, I don't even know. I don't even know if I really want to be inside here today.
Oh boy, it was such a peaceful weekend, eh?
I don't even know.
Such a peaceful weekend.
I don't even know if I really want to be inside here today right now with this here. Let me run through this quickly. Let me get this part of it out of the way. You had a good weekend, brother?
Yeah, just say it was a peaceful weekend.
But I just making sure that you had a good weekend.
Had some nice lunch yesterday, nourishment.
Yeah, Sunday
Wake up
lunch
this morning.
Kalaloo
Weather was nice.
Easy kind of kalaloo and macaroni pie kind of fella. And stuffed big chicken and thing.
I didn't want no stew chicken yesterday.
Yeah. You want gravy food yesterday? You want food with gravy? You want your food dry?
I want sauce.
You want sauce?
Not gravy, sauce.
Yeah, sauce. Yeah, well, somebody here trying to understand the difference between gravy and broth. There's a difference there. Now, here it is. Obviously, it's a lady that sent this. Good morning, guys. And I had about 2 or 3 different issues to choose from based on what came up, but I chose this one this morning. I was trying to get your input before, but I couldn't find you. So I made a unilateral decision this morning.
I hope you work out in your favor.
I made a unilateral decision this morning. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I am not. But I need the perspectives of folks inside the ladies' room.
Hold on. Take out the music. I want us to hear because I like your tone of voice so far.
Oh gosh, what I say? I just reading the thing. I was trying to read with a certain amount of oomph and emphasis so that the message gets across because I don't like repeating myself. Right. So for your benefit, I would start from the top again. Good morning, guys. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm not. But I need the perspectives of folks inside the ladies' room. Me and my home girl, we were good. Listen to the language here. Me and my home girl, we were good. We would have been the one planning the girls' night out. We were good friends from since school. As girls, we always had each other's back. All right. After she lost her job during the pandemic, I spoke to my boss and she got a job at a low entry position in the company. She didn't list the company. She didn't get the location. She didn't get the name. She didn't say nothing. She was not as qualified, so she came in as one of my subordinates. After 3 months on the job, her attitude towards me changed. We don't do the things we used to. She always too busy and always snapping. Her attire changed for the worst, I think. You're shaking your roll on anything going on.
Just making myself comfortable.
Well, last week, a memo was circulated in the department that she is now on the level of administrator. She snubs at me, even wrote me up because one day we were having a loud laugh in the office. Am I missing something? Am I reading too much into this? Should I even talk to the manager about it? What's your take, ladies' room? Again, you go ahead. Go on with this one. Go on.
You start.
You go start with.
I take anything.
Brother, I read the thing. Start with. Am I not getting involved in this? I afraid this.
So last week a memo was circulated in the department that she's now on the level of administrator.
Cat fight in the office. You telling me go ahead? What I go in there and do? You
She even
mad?
wrote me up because one day we were loud.
They was having a loud
We were
laugh.
having a loud laugh in the office.
Yes.
Hmm.
Which I'm guessing might very well be against companies' policies.
Mhm.
You know, as
Or
I say,
in
I'm
this
guessing.
case, administrator policies.
Oh, I don't know. You see where you're going already. You see where you're going
No,
already.
well, I mean, there's a difference with company policy and your personal policy. And we see this in the workplace every single day. Managers vary and is like certain policies and so change and whatnot. So we had a differentiate. Company policy or your ex-best friend policy. Which one?
But I listening. When I tell you I quiet on this, when I tell you I quiet on this,
Listen, this is a
and she specifically
interactive
asked.
program.
She specifically asks for the perspectives of the people in the room. All right, we have a call already. Callers in wasting time this morning. Gosh, I think I dropped it. I think I lost you. Sorry.
All your call back.
Yeah, I think I lost you. Sorry. Let me clear that line and make sure everything good. All right, good. Yeah. So because she specifically asks for the perspectives of the people inside the ladies' room, I kind of leaving it to the callers and the viewers and to express their themselves.
But you ever faced a situation like that in the workplace, though?
If I ever face like that in the workplace, crazy. I don't get involved in them things. If the boss is the boss, the boss is the boss. And if you have a new boss coming town, yeah.
So you never get your feelings involved ever, not once.
But let me tell you something. You're asking me, here what I tell you, I kind of build differently. Yeah, I mean, I come a long way from whence I came. Let me tell you something. I know to say what to say and go my way. It's either I stay or go so. So I don't know. I kind of build differently to her. So I don't get involved in the TTV and the tralala and the drama and the thing. Somebody says she get bright.
Well, I mean,
she get too bright.
A promotion comes with certain responsibilities. You understand?
She knows someone else in higher places, hence the promotion. LOL.
Oh, all you know that.
Oh,
all you know the woman in the work for
Deborah, no, gosh, Deborah. Well, let me don't say that. Let me don't say. I'm not telling nobody nothing. People they ask for the perspective, you gain it. You understand? If you ask for the perspective, you gain it.
She need a new friend and a new job. I agree with that comment.
Friendship just done. Be professional in the workplace, since she's now in a higher position than you. Friendship done. Just be professional.
So you're saying she overthinking it?
But somebody say like the friend had other skills that she didn't know about.
Oh God.
No, I mean I don't know. I just find the thing strange, But again, me and putting my mouth in woman business. Good morning, Kariman Jason. Good morning. Who's saying this here? Please say hello to the online listeners. Oh, we said, oh gosh, sorry, we didn't say hello to the online listeners. Online listeners, good morning. You can join Facebook every day, I know, and sometimes all they just want to, sometimes depending on how they're working, I think they can join Facebook. So yeah, so the online listeners, good morning. Good morning. I love you same way. No drama here. I'm making sure there's no drama in this joint. Hi, good morning. You're live. Talk to me.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
One question I'm asking: is the boss man female or male?
I have no clue. That information wasn't given to me. I cannot speak to such.
Have a nice video. That's all I want to find out.
I am guessing it may be male, based on the tone of the thing, but that was not previewed to me.
You didn't have that part of it.
No. That wasn't told to me. You understand? And it's not like where it was a conversation. There was a message that was sent. It wasn't like a conversation. If you understand what I say, it was not back and forth thing. I don't even know the person. Right? So I can't speak to that. But I am guessing that if it was a female, then maybe the tone could have been slightly different. So from all indications, my inquiring skills is leaning towards the possibility of a male boss. So says my investigating notions.
But do you believe that a promotion requires this sort of change? This sort of, because it happened. The friend is accustomed to a certain status quo in the workplace. Me and the friend good. We would chill, we would laugh, we would think, and then all of a sudden it's like she get position and she switch up. I'm guessing that's where the confusion is, but don't you believe there needs to be a switch up?
Well,
If
I
you're
don't
going
know.
up the ranks like that?
Remember the message when the message said early on in the game that she was not as qualified. So meaning she came in at a low entry level position. If you understand what I mean, you're coming down there, and in less than no time, memo start after 3 months actually. Memo circulate. Hey, new sheriff in town. So, I know. What are you thinking?
I mean, no matter where she started, the point is at the end of the day, that's where the position falls. So you have to respect that. There's a new king or queen in town, you have to respect that.
Yeah, but I think
despite your views of the qualifications and thing and where they went to school or where they start, the point of the matter is whether it's favoritism, whether it's qualification, whether it's just take somebody and put them in the position. The point is that's whose head the crown land on. And in the workplace, that's what you need to respect. It is what it is. If you don't like it,
leave.
Good
Morning.
Yeah, I ain't hear the topic good back, and I know where you're going there because that is falling night for some years ago when I was talking at company.
Go ahead. Talk the things, brother. I'm listening.
And
I'm sitting back and relaxing. Go ahead.
It all has to do with, you see, if you and that friend so close and they ever made mention of your performance and stuff, and you get to that position, and you switch a little bit because of the position, you die. You understand? Because that happened to me already where I got promoted from a yard person and I turned a supervisor in under a year. I got somebody who was there working there 3 years before me. And when I turned to that position, it's like you had to come out to a more senior position now. You had to think different, do things different. And the person was, they thought I would have this side as I will be supervising them, and I couldn't do that. And I couldn't be have them on a favorite level. And me and that person totally fall out. And everything get different. So I understand with the whole thing of this.
But do you think it is different between men as opposed to women?
No. It all based on how they view or you view it. It may be different based on how their friendship was. And I all think people have to understand and friends have to understand when you hear somebody move up on a level, you have to show a different side of them or a different responsibility level goes up. And you can't be the same you. And you can get promoted into a higher position. So you must switch up. Understand? They have to understand you can't line with them and talk with them as before because they did something new.
But she also went on to say the person dress code change for the worse, she thinks. What does that mean, if you understand?
Opinion.
What does that mean?
That is the person's opinion because sometimes jealousy have a fact to play.
Thank you.
You understand? So she goes say all kind of thing, she does dressing good now and all kind of thing, but a little jealousy have to play. But what you gonna do about that? That's just life,
So you think first friend kind of jealous?
Yeah, that jealousy have a lot to play.
All right.
Yeah,
all right. All right,
brother. Yeah, because just listen to it. She diving into qualified and where she started in a company and all of that. You had to look at it twice.
Somebody said Jason and Carrie Waller need to go down to that office. Let me get some more info. Me, I only saying what was said to me.
What we calling that? Ladies room in the streets.
I'm not going and getting involved
Ladies room in the streets.
No bacchanal. You understand? She was jealous of the friend all the while, but holding it inside. Maybe she didn't have the qualifications for the job, but she got but she's good at what she does. So she got promoted.
Sometimes I mean, it's how you do the people work too at the end of the day. Remember, when you're going for the job, right? Think about it, Jason. When you're going for the job,
Somebody say, or walked away from down to up. Okay, to be fair, maybe she got the necessary training and she became a bit more of a serious employee than her friend, and her friend starting to get jealous now. She sounds jealous. Sonia say, I just reached. Sonia, you're late. You're late, Sonia. You of all people, you're late. Hold on, I will give you the story just now, Sonia. Hi, good morning. You're a bit more of a serious employee than her friend, and her friend starting to get jealous now.
Load down the radio, brother. Or sister.
Hello?
Morning.
That's 95.1.
Yes, you're live with us. Go ahead. We're hearing you loud and clear.
Well, I don't want to stomach, so you have to be careful with the language I'm speaking. You see, for us, a controversy, and she walking out of money. So let's believe that.
And the boss got it.
And man just go. Man cut out, buddy. Sonia, go on the you're on the Facebook page, so go read the thing, right? Long and short of it is, somebody lost their work, two good friends. I'm going to paraphrase this thing as busy as I could. Two good friends. One lost their work during the pandemic. The friend talk to she boss and say, hey, boss, I have a friend who need a little work. The friend come in, she get the work as a low entry position. In 3 months, she get a promotion. She started to walk around the office in a different kind of dressing attire. And she started to snub the best friend and a bacchanal brew, and he had drama in the office. Basically, that is it.
But the friend need to understand she position. She's the recruiter. That's what she good at. She's the recruiter. You don't, to each his own. Use the recruiter. Let Michael walk she way up the ranks and thing, and you know, the boss will come by, to replace that position. Can't use the recruiter.
You're a dirty boy. Hey, comrade. Oy. Yeah, she work hard for
the promotion. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, well, that is it. All right. Well, Sonia, I mean, we get your excuse here. You're inside the class. You're inside, but let me go. But I still feel it has something in the matter besides the pistol. Eh?
Like what?
And no pun intended. But
like what so?
But after 3 months, you see, 3 months is a probationary period. Eh?
Yes.
And
after
I mean,
probation, you need to have a meeting. And that meeting could go 1 or 3 ways.
Up, down, or same way.
Exactly. So you see the thing inside it. You could go 1 or 3 ways.
1 or 3 ways, up, down, or sideways. All right. Whoa.
Telling you. So the ones the time, they always tell you time and nothing to do with these things and them. You understand? And nothing to do with time. And I can give examples, but for the purpose of the program.
No, go ahead. But somebody say, look, Latoya saying something ain't sounding right there. No, and the thing about it is a lot of information wasn't given. That is why I siding with Latoya on this. Something not sounding right because we didn't get all the information. I understand? And information being withheld. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Anytime you ain't talking the whole truth, you're lying. No, you could talk the truth, but you ain't talk everything. That is a lie.
No, Jason.
What you mean? What you mean?
Jason,
that is the reason why when you go in the court, they say speak the whole truth and nothing but the truth. They'll say the whole truth. They don't want half any truth.
You miss a part.
Where's the part I miss?
So help me God.
You understand? So I see what I say. Something missing somewhere along the line. Some information was left out. But be that as it may, even what we get here, it is songing right.
All right. So
it is songing right.
So give us your speculation.
Me, I know with speculation. You know what I tell you? All I do is just joking the bacchanal here. I'm not taking no part. I'm not going inside there.
Something in sounding right. So
and that is where I staying. And that is right where I staying. I stand up in front of the door and I'm saying something in right. I'm not going inside there. You crazy? Back it up. Yes, I'm backing it up. I'm going back out. We crazy. What are you doing there, Andrew? You crazy. I will get involved in 2 women fighting in the office. You mad.
Someone says maybe the friend is more professional than her. That is why she got the promotion. The friend who gets her the job should learn from her. Maybe she'll be promoted also. I thank you. Yes. The gospel according to Linda. This making sense.
Hey.
Hey, take a page out of the woman book. In 3 months, you go get yours. In 3 months, you go get yours. But you just want to be stuck there as the recruiter. Say, I had to stop that.
Maybe she get comfortable in the thing then.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, maybe she get comfortable in the thing.
Because clearly she have an eye for talent.
And when she say how she dressing, she started to dress for the worse, I think. What do you think that mean?
No, maybe, they used to do what they want. So the skirting too long and the thing. My girl get a promotion, so she went over the weekend. She buy her heels instead of her wedge heels. You have a different, eh? So she put back the wedge.
Still too, how you call it?
So she put the wedge under the bed and she buy the one, she had to go side to side and she move in and she buy that one there.
Okay.
Little longer, maybe a little longer skirt, a little thing. She do up the hair and thing. Come on.
Me and find that song as if the skirt was longer.
You see you?
You have to ask your friend who she tailor or she seamstress. You have to ask your friends, hey, who's your tailor? Who's your seamstress? What's going on here? You understand? And maybe invest in some material that maybe you could take advantage of the specials that the tailor and the seamstress have too. I don't know. I just saying, somebody tell me how I soaking confusion. Me and soaking no bacchanal. I just stayed up right here and I asking questions. I'm not going inside. I not know. I smarter than that. You understand? I'm not taking part in that bacchanal thing. Me somebody trying to call us on WhatsApp. I not answering no WhatsApp call. We not answering no WhatsApp calls. If you have to talk to us on we could take WhatsApp calls on this. We could take WhatsApp calls. I know he doesn't
call this straight line or send a voice note.
Yeah, send a voice note. Call this straight line or send a voice note. You ain't taking no WhatsApp calls here at all. You only time me up at all. Son, only time me up at all. Call straight or send a voice note.
She better shop by Shein.
Crystal says songs like the skirt get tighter and short.
Well, how we song like that? How we song like that?
Somebody says short skirt and cleavage. What?
Yeah. Why we can't just accept that the woman get a promotion?
Hold my breath for some of these comments.
And she start to move up the ranks. So we can just accept that. Or they choose silence.
Ladies, I don't know. I mean, any lady also, this ever happened to all? I mean, just see how best we could deal with this and give some information, give some help, render some assistance somewhere along the line. I don't know if this ever happened to anybody outside. Give us a call and let us know how you feel. One guy called, he said it happened to him, but and he gave a pretty good account of the situation with leaving out all the intricate details and things. But I don't know. I don't know. When people talking, in as much as I listen to what they're saying, I spend time listening to what they're not saying. And what I didn't get here is that she didn't specify the gender of the boss. So from all indications, it seems as though the boss is male, right? 2, when she spoke about the clothes and whatnot, if a woman watching an next man dressing and say, oh, she ain't dressing good and ding ding ding, is usually a hating scene.
Mm-hmm.
And if the woman was wearing baggier clothes or longer clothes and thing, she would have said the person dressing like a old man kind of thing, like a granny. If you understand what I say, she would have said that. But she didn't say that. So I leaning along the side where maybe the skirts got a little tighter and shorter, the pants get a little tighter, the heels got a little taller. I am leaning along those lines, right, to believe that is what may have transpired there. Again, I'm listening to what was not being said, and based on what I gathered, I am getting the feeling that there was there's an allusion to something else happening outside of the general 8 to 4, 9 to 5, 7 to 3 kind of working environment. Now, as I say, that's why it's sounding like on different levels. So because a number of things were not said.
True.
Right? But when people talking, you have to listen to what they're saying as much as you're listening to what they're not saying. You have to listen to what they're not saying too. So I'm not sucking no bacchanal. All I doing basically, I just kind of stayed on the outside And okay, what's going on the inside? I'm not going inside that bacchanal day today. See that bacchanal? I'm not going inside that bacchanal today. I don't want to part of that bacchanal. I stay on the outside and I take it. So if you feel comfortable, you know,
No, well,
going
I
in the
mean-
bacchanal, then you go ahead.
I mean, to the friend, you know, just keep it professional. You know, at the end of the day, whether you like it or not, the promotion has been given. And sometimes we just need to accept the truths that we don't really agree with sometimes. Sometimes we have to do that, you know. So you just need to keep it professional, because at the end of the day, now she's in a
supervisory role.
yeah,
She's
and-
administrator.
and-
And here, the title supervisor is one thing, but when you see, you know, you move from you're on administration level. That is a big thing, you know.
you are the top of the top.
Yeah, administration is not
you
no
just-
joke thing, you know.
You just whisper into the boss and it's that.
Anything other than that is manager and board of directors, you know.
Thank you.
You understand?
You know,
And-
so she needs
yeah.
to be careful as well, you know, as much as they don't agree with it, you feel your friends switch
That
up
mean-
or whatever. If
I'm-
maybe off the job you wanna try to say a little something to her and see where the conversation lead. I don't know, but on the job, Miss Lady, slow your roll. The position has been given, it has been granted. So if you value your job and all of that, you may need to put your professionalism over your feelings at this point.
May somebody say, I encountered that already in a particular organization where I worked, where they had hired a new person to work in the same area with me. The boss came, whispered something in. Let me read this slower. The boss came, whispered something in her eyes. Well, I suspect she's trying to say ears. The next few days, they're on a plane for the weekend. Monday morning, back to work, new position. She worked really hard over the weekend, and I congratulated her. Heaven help us all. So,
Even the man say that.
brother.
But just what would be your advice to her? Though?
Drink water and mind your business. What you want me to say again? It's not good, Papa.
It don't happen already.
I'm not going inside there. Any
There's nothing
advice?
you could do.
Well, you crazy. Any advice I could give is something that both of them could use. I'm not getting involved in that. Hi, morning.
Yes, morning. You know that Lava Man have a song called She Working for Position?
No, I don't know the song.
All right. Well, check it in the playlist. Lava Man have a song for that. Check it out.
Wait till you check it out. Jason, check it out now.
I know every lava song. You feel like when I'm playing that, they know to get in trouble. You
Check
crazy.
it out, Jason. Check it out.
You feel like and
Check
I
it
go
out,
and play
check
that
it
to get in
out.
trouble. You mad? I know the song and I still don't know it.
All the managers.
I don't know where to find it. You understand? I don't know if and they remove it off the system for about 2 hours today so that it would not be played between 11 and such time. You will be able to play around after 2 o'clock. After 1. You crazy. I'm telling you, I'm not getting involved in this. People say I soaking bacchanal and I run it, but I'm not getting involved in this. You understand? I just want to know when the fighting start. You understand? I want to see the wig pull off and the
You're
thing.
going,
and-
you're going on ref?
No. Ref, you crazy? A smartphone, you know. Going on record. I recorded that
What?
situation. If we sit down and record watching a whole man get beat up, you crazy? I recording this. I just say it, yes. Vex if all you want. I recording this. If it sit and call me when the fight take place, I come in and record it. Sir? Yeah, but what advice can we really give to this person, boy? What advice can we, on a serious note now, what advice can we really give to this person? What professional?
Slow your roll. When is your time is your time. But for now, slow your roll. If you want to whisper something to the best friend of the job, have a little conversation about it, friend. And you switch up, think, what's going on? But other than that, slow your roll, because like you say, information wasn't given to, so we don't even know what's going on
Yeah, a lot of
behind closed
information.
doors. So you just had to play it safe right now.
Somebody say play the lava. You crazy? That playing after 1 o'clock. That lava not playing here. No.
Good morning. I was kind of late to the discussion. I only heard it while I was on the road, bits and pieces of it. But from what I gather is one is jealous of the other. What she needs to do is to take that into perspective. If you're jealous of the dress code, up your game. Women have to stop hating on other women for progress, because one of the things that I realized, because the girl got the promotion, she started dressing nicer because she's comfortable now. She is happy with her promotion, and she's feeling good about herself. So she's dressing better. She's dressing up other than how she used to dress because she feels good. I sometimes go to workplaces where I don't even work, and the women are hating. You walk in and they skin up the face on you because you look good. And that is no reason to hate on somebody. Just give somebody a compliment and get that off your chest. Regardless of how the woman get the promotion, she got it. You try to seek to get a little promotion, upgrade yourself. Find out how you could get from where you are to where you want to be, and stop clouding your mind with how the girl got her promotion. You try to get something for yourself and upgrade your dress code too. If you don't want to ask her how to get your dress code organized, ask somebody, research it on the internet, look at people. I used to look at Michelle Obama to get my dress code right. And when I walk into places, men as well as women compliment me. Some women would skin up their face, you say good morning, and they watch you up and down like you do something to them, because your pride is your pride. How you feel is how you feel. So what she needs to do is stop this nonsense and stop clouding her judgment and try to upgrade herself too. And I think she would feel better, because that jealousy thing does just keep us back.
That is the gospel according to that caller.
And it's
Yeah, that caller is the boss.
And it's that.
And it's that caller is the boss. And here now, I remember about 2 weeks, 2 weeks ago, me and my wife went out. As a matter of fact, it wasn't in Grenada, right? We were at a different Caribbean island for a little bit. And we walk in a store, and a lady walk up to my wife and tell my wife, Miss, I just come to tell you that I like you, and I like how you dress, and I just like you. You understand? So my wife looked at me, she said, really? She said, oh gosh, well, thank you so much. Ding, 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 ding. And after that, after the conversation went on for maybe about 15-20 seconds, nothing major, I stood from a distance now and I watching my wife walk off. Boy, let me tell you something. I fall in love with my wife and I walk off again. Confidence
was up.
The swang. You talk about game? Well, you're crazy. You understand? So, I mean, the caller right. You know, sometimes ladies all have to stop hating on one another and just appreciate a little bit more. Yeah. Regardless of what the circumstances might be or what you think the circumstances might be. But that's some good advice. That's some good advice.
Sure.
Yeah, some good advice. I find you quiet these days, but I find you quiet today. You ain't saying nothing. And normally your mouth does bust and you just run.
No, man, this one is a simple one. This one is she just had a slow roll, you know. Just accept. You understand what I'm saying? Just accept. And if it's a whole jealousy and whatnot, well,
she mentioned that she was annoyed because that's okay. She needs to mind the business and mind the business that pays the job mind the business that she getting paid to do.
Exactly.
And ignore what's going on, because it will end up in tears for her, and
it won't affect
it will damage the friendship even more.
And it won't even affect the administrator professionally.
Nah,
Understand?
because the administrator have it locked down, it seems.
Thank you.
It seems as though the new administrator seems to be comfortable in her position. She's very comfortable in her position. So it wouldn't affect the new manager, the new the new administrator.
That's it.
You understand? So I think,
look out for your best interest.
Yeah, invest in some material. I know why your friend talk to who you selling material in tongue. You have Abu, you have Purcell, you have Viana House. Them places still raining. Yeah, buy some material, you know. Somebody asked if I ain't carrying breakfast this morning. How you quiet? So me, no. me asking me. I don't have the responsibility of feeding. You crazy. I don't have responsibility for feeding big people, so you mad. Me feed him. You making sport. Biggest, well, I got a responsibility for feeding big people. So when my big son reach a certain age, I tell him, I hold him and show him how to flap his wings, yes, boy. Flap your wings and fly, brother.
This so that done.
Yeah, and the rest that coming up there, I'm teaching them to fly early. Mommy and daddy need the house for themselves for a while.
Listen, if that is the reason, then this is something wrong. If that is the reason,
No, man, no.
that can be the reason.
Come down, man. When you make children, then you have to let them go, set them free, let them sort out themselves. You understand?
Yeah.
Once a man, twice a child. Mommy and daddy have to feel young again. Yes, let's go. Oh gosh, I have to stop. You see that little thing in your brain that'll tell your mind what to tell your mouth what to say from time to time? Mine was spoiled. Mine was short. You have a wired mind that has fall off. So yeah, sometimes it does short off. So let me stop that. Tell her come by me, Roxin. I help choose some styles to make her look good.
That person selling fashion.
Yeah, Cindy. Oh God, Cindy. Oh Lord, Cindy say come.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Rockin' Roxin. Yeah, and she will give us some styles. Man. But you think so far, 90% of the people on the in the comments leaning towards is a jealousy issue. And another 2-3% saying, hey, there's something else going on. Including you. Me, I just throwing things all over the place, Papa. Including you. No, I throwing things all over the place. I just saying suppose. You know what I'm saying? And then there's another 7% that, like me, who's saying, me no. Me no. Nobody telling you I know. Because I don't get involved generally when you see women at the bacchanal.
Yeah, but whichever one of the three, you need to advise the young lady to play it safe. Whichever one of the three.
But that's the only advice she could really get on, because anything other than that, you're setting up yourself, because Christmas coming up, you're going to need that $2 little there, because, children to mind.
The barrel. Don't forget that.
Gifts to buy, children to mind. Yeah, sit down and talk to the home girl. Somebody say maybe she should sit down and have a conversation with the home girl, pull the home girl square, and say, hey, baby, it's me and you good, we've been home girls from such and such. What is the scene with that thing, what's going on?
She had to choose the setting correctly. She had to choose she words correctly, because remember, that could turn back and bite her.
No. She had to choose no words carefully. She do have to choose no words carefully. That women do not much choosing words. Both of them go say things.
That's true.
If it's a man she talking to, or if it's a man that talking to a woman, you could talk about choosing words. But it's two women talking. Whether they choose words or not, they go choose the wrong words. So just say what you have to say. You understand?
Women will say it and then say sorry 2 days later.
Yeah. You understand? So maybe she had to pull she home girl square and say, hey, let me reason on that level there. What is he seeing? What going on with that? I notice such and such and such, and I find you're moving different. What is he seeing? Thing. Because remember now, she said they ain't hanging out as they used to and them kind of thing.
Well, the woman busy herself.
So maybe with that new position now, that new position, some responsibilities come along with it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes she work in later hours.
You see that day?
No, but gosh, why you have to go and put something else with it? Suppose there's nothing. Oh Lordy.
Just so I know where you're going.
No, brother. Brother, no, as a supervisor, as an administrator, you have extra work to do.
Say the boss. You already say it seems like the boss is a man.
Oh Lord, whether the boss is a male
later.
Oh gosh, no, that was an innocent thing. Whether the boss is male or female, when you get to a certain position, maybe she might be working a little later hours. Maybe she have a little bit more work to do, some more data to enter.
She's working hard.
Brother, all I say is that maybe she working later hours, and there's nothing wrong with that. If it's a supervisor or administrator, manager thing, them things just come with the responsibility.
And she working hard.
Well, you see, you going down that road, partner. I just say, maybe. Oh Lord, I don't know what to say. You see, now I have to choose my words now when talking, because everything I say, this brother here taking it and twisting it and turning it.
No. Anything you say can and will be used against you.
I'm be like a spin bowler, everything you twist, if I'm happy. Everything else, somebody had to twist it. What's going on?
I just listening to you. I
Oh,
just listening to what you say, dog.
Jed, no, Jed. Jed, no.
Jason, I just repeating what you say. I ain't say
No,
nothing you
dog.
ain't say.
Dog, here what going on?
I ain't say nothing you ain't say, though.
No, doggy. Come now, man. Oy. But on a serious note, you know, them things, you know, come with a little bit more responsibilities. So maybe she have a little bit more things on she plate, some more things that she had to deal with, and you could never tell.
Well, when she go to bed, she had to work.
Brother, my brother, I'm not going down there. I staying far from that conversation. I'm not going down there. You understand? Honey, the general consensus seems to be
Play it safe.
play it safe, drinketh water, and mindeth
Thine business.
thine business. Right? If thou needs to have a conversation with thy friend, do so in love and harmony and hope for the best. Other than that, up your game, as one caller say, step up your game. You understand? You can't be playing and hoping for numbers. You can't be like a LeBron, only playing and hoping for numbers. At some point, you have to up your game to be a Kobe or a Michael Jordan. You understand? You can't be ordinary and just looking for stats. You understand? You can't be ordinary and looking for stats. You have to look for championships, and you have to do it on your own terms. You understand? Don't wait for nobody to help you. So basically,
what are you really trying to say there?
Well, no, I'm drawing an analogy. So what I'm saying is up your game. You understand? Put in some extra hours, put in some extra work, up your game, and take it from there. That is the most I could say. Let me hear you. Closing arguments from the council here.
This basketball thing you're going with, careful.
Oh gosh, brother, I come off of that already, you know.
Careful.
All right, paint a better wall.
Thank you.
Paint a wall like how, you know.
I didn't say this 6 times already. Play it safe. Whatever you do will not affect the administrator. Remember that she's in the position now whether you like it, you don't like it. But I agree, off work, pull aside, have a little conversation, might be for the better. And it'll clear your head as well because she's the one with the questions, right? Whether she change or what's happening, if it's a position or whatever. So you're the one with the questions, answer it, get your peace of mind, and move on with that.
You see, how difficult was that?
I thank you.
How difficult was that? But you want to go and
we're
take
gonna
and twist
continue
and,
this basketball thing 12 o'clock when you're done.
And take all kind of.
I'll go in the kitchen and wait for you. Trust me.
I working until 1 o'clock,
me.
partner. I working until 1 o'clock. I stay in here and I working until 1 o'clock. I telling you, I working until 1. I have no further comments to make as it relates to this issue and thing. And so from since she started moving funny, she realized that something up with the friendship. However, if it's possible to have a chat with a friend to see what's causing the tension here. This is something else. Talk to her and find out where she's seen. Sometimes it's good to leave people where they are. As soon as they start to rise, some of them start to feel a little big. Sometimes in the matter, something in the matter besides the pestle. With low qualifications, how can you be promoted so fast? I afraid that. Talk before, boss again. My sister, your boss has sharpened his knife and fork, and now he's eating the food, if you know what I mean. Just remember, the tune day, sorry for Maga Dog, them turn around and bite you. Marlene said we need more information. I think this is too vague to take sides to offer advice. Well, Marlene Gill, me and Nona. Yeah. Where do you fight for? Position? Let me stop. With Dunstan says not your friend. Move, Stoshan, selfish and protect yourself. And yeah, that is it. The general consensus is the same thing. As I say, 95% heading one way, 3% heading the next way, 2% heading one way. Anyhow, that is it for the drama.
We done there.
I will see all the more, please, Lord. Hopefully that you know the deal with no ladies fighting and thing again. You know.
Ladies Room comes to you compliments of Renwick and Thompson Limited, agents for Western Union, and Beacon Insurance.
It's time to do better. Beacon's Be Better Group Health Plan now offers new and improved options that make health insurance affordable for small to medium business.